Hi everyone, good day. I'm Anurag Pandey and today I'm going to discuss in detail about Oracle Wait Event log file switch. So what are the things we are going to cover? We will cover how analysis, what are the common cause, symptoms, how to diagnose, what will be the solution, and also we will talk about troubleshooting checklist. So the Oracle wait event log file switch is a critical performance indicator related to the redo log management and checkpoint. So let's break down in detail. So what does this event mean? The wait occurs like log file switch wait occurs when Oracle wants to switch to the next redo log group but cannot because the checkpoint for the current log has not completed. So what is checkpoint? A checkpoint ensures that all dirty buffers in the buffer cache are written to data files so that the redo can be reused safely. Hope you are aware our redo log groups work in round robin fashion. So once one is finished, then move to second, then third, then again start from first. So it depends on how many redo log groups do you have. So let's move to analysis part. So when Oracle files a redo log file, so when your redo log file is it is filled with data. It's need to switch to the next one. So if the next log group is not available because its checkpoint is incomplete, so what will happen? Oracle waits to complete. This indicates I/O bottlenecks or redo log configuration issue. So hope it is clear, right? So when Oracle fills a redo log file, it need to switch the next one because uh, it is important, as I mentioned earlier. It's work in round robin fashion. So when you are doing any transactions like DML or DDL or any transaction, it generates the redo log. And what happened? Your redo entries will be written into the redo log file. So where we have the redo log group. So once one first redo is filled, then move to second, and then second is filled, then move to third, and once third is filled, then back to the one. If in this example we have three redo log groups. So this is the way it is happen. Let's move to what are the common cause. So the first, redo log groups too small. If your redo log size is very small, in that case your file will be filled very fast and it will take some time to wait. Or maybe there are there are less number of your redo log groups. For example, if you keep only two redo log group, then what happen? First fill second, second fill first fast. But when you have four five redo log member or more than three, so standard is three, but this depend on your environment, you can maintain. So this is tuning is required here. So you can make four, five, three, six, right, in that way. So one is filled, then move to second, second is filled, move to third, third is filled, move to fourth, so on. So slow checkpointing completion. Why? Maybe high database writer workload. So your database writer is too busy. One thing. Second thing, slow disk or storage subsystem. If your redo log file is hosted on slow IO storage, then definitely there will be slowness. So ideally in Oracle, when we are keep your redo log file, we have to use flash drive mostly, or high IO, where you can get high IO like flash drive or flash disk like that. Last one, large buffer cache cause heavy writes. If your buffer cache is too huge, in that case you can mm, see some performance issues. Frequent commits or heavy DML is also like high redo generation. So if you are doing some batches and you are do commits, heavy DML operations like you are performing, in that case also it will be high redo generation. It will lead the performance issues. High archive process lagging. So archive log is not clear very fast. So if there is some wait happen and your redo log is not free, then other redo log will wait till your first redo log is free, then it will be reused. So this is very important. You have to understand how many switches is happening per hour. So ideally 5 to 8 or 10 it is fine, but if you see there is so much lock switch, like in hour you are doing more than 50 or 60, then you have to tune your redo lock. Let's talk about symptoms. So whenever you see some performance issues, so application session experience hang or slowness during heavy transactions. So what you can see in your alert log, checkpoint not complete. High wait time for log file switch, checkpoint incomplete. You can see in your AWR or StatsPack report. So increase redo log switch frequency, as I mentioned, right? So there is some queries are available in my blog. You can go and find out to check how many switches are happening per hour or per day basis as well. Now question is coming, how to diagnose this. So first we have to check our alert log. If we are see there checkpoint not complete message, then one first step to find out. Also, we can query vSystem event view or vSession wait view. So where you can check log file switch. That also you get some information there. Review your AWR StatsPack report for redo log wait, how much wait is happening. Also check IO performance for your data files and redo log files. As I told you, right? We have to keep our redo log on high IO disk. That will be flash disk or flash drive. Let's talk about solution. So when we have find out like okay this is happening in alert log, we have find checkpoint incomplete, or also we find out there are huge switches is happening, like more than 100 switch happen in hour, right? So now come to the solution. So the first is increase your redo log size. Try that if it can help you. Also in AWR report, when you go down, you will see there is some ADDM reports where you can see it will show you how much size you can set, but don't go with that size. You can think very practically and then you can increase the size. So increase the redo log size and then monitor your database. Also, you can add more redo log groups. Minimum is 3, but ideally you can 4 plus you can keep it. So you can test in your lower environment. Whatever changes you are going to do in your production, before that you have to do in your lower environment. Also tune the checkpointing. Adjust your fast start MTTR target for faster checkpoint. Also, you can use TV writer processes to parallelize the write processing as well. Improve disk performance for data files and redo log files. It is very important. So always it a good practice or best practice from the Oracle recommendation. You have to put your data files and redo log files always on high IO device disk. This is important. Reduce your redo generation. How you can achieve this? By batch commit. So if you are doing series of insert, update, delete. You can prepare a batch. In batch, you can do the commits like after 5,000 transactions, or maybe 4,000 for 2,000. That's something you have to test it, right? Then you will get an idea. Optimize your DML operation and ensure your archive process are sufficient and not lagging. This is also very important. You have to check. So last, how you can troubleshoot this. So it is kind of not of any straightforward answer on that. So you have to test it and change it till the time you are not getting your performance improvement. So check your edit log. You will see checkpoint not complete message. Verify your redo log size, number of groups, review AWR and redo log frequency, and how much weights are there. Check disk IO performance for data files and redo log files. This is very important. Sometimes issue is from storage side and you are searching on in AWR or database size. So you have to check from storage perspective as well. Tune checkpointing parameters that I told, fast start MTR target or DB writer processes. Add or resize log or log groups. Ensure your archive process are not bottleneck. So it is also important. Sometimes if you are using DR or real time apply, then you have to very uh, careful on this. Your archiving is very good way to working, or there is no lag on the network, and those you can so I'm not talking about data guard right now, standby databases. So just cover this redo log switch. So what we cover like what is the event, how we do the analysis, and what are the common cause of redo log, what are the symptoms, how you can diagnose this, and what is the solutions, troubleshooting checklist we have covered. So yeah, that's pretty much on this log event, and this is very important. So always do not apply directly on your production database. Always test in lower environment, then you can move to your production database. Thank you.